Is your brand worth a great story? Well, I don't know about yours, but I know about mine. My name is Richard Cado. I'm a French actor, novelist, and storyteller. And I can give a hell of a boost to any kind of brands. And I intend to prove you that in less than 3 short videos. But the introduction will be a bit longer though. It's going to be worth it. Wait. The first story of the trilogy is about me. Showing you the way I branded myself to become or to write a hell of a story. The second one is about mobility. It's called paddle, like a paddle car for kid, to mobility for the way of the future. It's about the limousine that was used before the invention of the wheel and that will soon become a driverless car. Will it be friendly for the environment? That's another story. And la grande finale, the third story, is why hell of a story? Well, it's about a script that I wrote 20 years ago. And it's called Butterflies from Hell. But in the time I wrote it in French, which is Les Papillons de l'Enfer. What are the Papillons de l'Enfer? Who they come from? As you know, butterflies are the angel of God. But when those angel of gods are not happy, they turn into dragon that spit fire because they're mad and they don't like what's going on in this world. And so the hero of my book talk about that too, and he talk about the butterflies from hell like an organization that exists for many centuries, and he called them the $1 Million Bow Tie Club. Now, what is the $1 Million Bow Tie Club? Well, they're the one who sponsored my book 20 years ago not because it was a guaranteed bestseller, but it was a guaranteed bestseller in terms of making sales, because as you know, storytelling is the best way to promote anything, and they liked the way, the story, the teaser I did, and the way that I would promote that book and what's in it, because it was free to read it through the internet 20 years ago. It was the beginning of the internet and everything, and YouTube and everything. So what I did, I took the money, I promoted, we made a test. And then I thought very seriously, and I knew, anyway, I knew that it was too nice to be true, because there was a visionary book. It was a visionary book. I'm going to prove you right away this is a visionary book, okay? So I removed it from the shelf, and then I don't talk about it. We're going to wait the right timing. And the right timing is now, 20 years later almost. The story of this is to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Hollywood Oscar. You know, the movie Hollywood, the Oscar that the 100th anniversary, the 100th anniversary will be in 2028. That gives us, 7-8 years. In the meantime, I have 2 years to gather all the people to promote this story to become the book, because you know what? This is for you, YouTubers, and everyone that like movie. What is it exactly? It's exactly, in that book, there's something called Cinema Store. And that goes on with the story, because my hero of my book, which is a billionaire in that time, in 1930, when the story begins, and he created later on another thing that's going on. Now it's a fact of today. He created the Universal Trans Space. It's a rocket transportation company that goes to space. So what's going on now? What are doing Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, and the follower, which is Jeff Bezos? Both don't pay taxes because they invest all the money in the future, in the rocket to go into space. Well, he was doing that many years ago, my hero. And talking about economy, in 2002, I was speaking about American distress. Don't leave home without it, that new credit card. You know what's going on now with the money, huh? Pandemic, everything, good things going out to. No, you can't do nothing without the money. And what are you doing? You cannot do nothing today. You're gonna stay home. What happened? No more shopping center, no more theaters. You don't go to theaters now because the technology is so advanced that it's the movie, the TV that you have it's exactly like if you were going in the theaters. Same thing for shopping center. All offices, everything, brick and mortar is becoming warehouse for the products that we need. So we are going to stay in our cold cages, like Jimi Hendrix said in his old song. Waiting for what? Waiting to go to the cinema store, like I said. The concept that I create with that book is to create an enormous, gigantic reproduction of Hollywood studio in every major city in the world, so people could go and gather there for what? Not watching a movie, but it's gonna be so big and so accessible so you can produce your own movie. The best you are, the better you are, the bigger the sponsor, and blah blah blah. You'll find out later what's going on. Copy me, I don't care. The original story is there, and it's gonna be the best. Dead or alive, this will happen. That's the only thing I can guarantee you. And the other thing I guarantee you is that what I did and what I'm doing now, I don't use the big money and everything to talk about that because I want to reach you, subscribers, YouTubers and everything. I don't want to promote it like the Batman movie. There's nothing to do with the Batman movie, but in 2028 when we're going to do this, you're going to be the Batman and the Joker, or you're going to be the producer, or you're going to be the makeup artist, you're going to be anyone according to your needs and your dreams. That's my concept. And this concept needs subscribers to make it happen. And that's what I'm expecting from you. So what I did is now today, I did the video with only a very little thing, but I think very important, because in the future and today, if you want to be in business, you don't need a gun to kill your competitors. You need a camera to express yourself. And that's what I'm doing. And now, this introduction for the concept is doing it at my home, at the same place here, right here, where I wrote that book. And I produced the introduction video and the 3 other videos that are coming. And all these videos, like I said, when I said, don't judge me by the quality of the video, because this is a computer video. Microsoft Office with Movie Maker, which is free, Windows 10 Movie Maker. So what does that mean? It means that you can do what I do. Well, maybe not as much imaginative, but that's where I come to help you. So what I want to help you is that I want you and your next generation to have fun. To have fun and enjoy. I'm a baby boomers, and in my generation we had fun. The limousine was for Led Zeppelin and the Beatles. But now the limousine is for everyone. Every car will be a limo. So you see, it changed. I didn't need a helmet. I can smoke a joint, drink a beer. Everything was free. Everything was rough, peace and love and everything. But today, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. But it's your generation. And you're going to have fun. I'm working on this because that's my mission. That's what I want to do before I leave. I'm 75. I'm going to be 77 years old in 2028. Dead or alive, this will happen. Because I'm leaving that to you now. I'm starting now. Okay? So, right now, after this is the teaser, a very low budget teaser that I made about the seed of the butterflies from hell. Please, watch this, think about it, and subscribe, and watch the 3 next video that will be published on YouTube starting December 15, 2021 to see my old, real, genuine story. And as you know, all the story in the world, the best, every big movie, but the bestseller movie are those that are inspired from real event. Well, watch me, I'm a real person, and it's a real story, and it's a real concept that will happen. So stay tuned and watch the video. Thanks. Is your brand worth a great story? The first motivation for writing my novel, Les Papillons de l'Enfer, was a burning desire. Locked away for a year until I was completely broke. Here I am, a powerful, creative, caring billionaire, writing and solving problems through my imagination. Once the ultimate goal was met, my pride was filled with pure, exhilarating power. Each step created a rush of excitement to send me back into an hellish fall. Hell was ecstasy and my destiny to write a story that would allow me to gather the Great Spirit. Such was the vision of a movie script that will unleash the butterflies from hell, sponsored by the new $1 billion multi-club. Indeed, because when the butterflies of hell manifest themselves, so do the mighty spirit. 20 years later, are you ready to join the $1 million Bowtie Club?